Hello Internet, Brian here, and with Final Fantasy's FanFest just a few days away, I wanted to make this video talking about my hopes and what we'll see announced with 4.0. A few weeks ago, Info leaked about obviously a possible name for the expansion, Stormblood, and whether this is true or not, it's really obviously a very exciting time. But with that said, here's what I would like to see them announce at the upcoming North American FanFest, which kicks off on October 14th. So if you like this video, be sure to subscribe and hit that like button, as well as leave a comment below with your predictions for this year's FanFest. So now, here are my predictions and really kind of bordering on hopes. New jobs will obviously be announced, that's for certain, but what new jobs are going to be announced, that's not so certain. So I'm going to kind of take a stab at this. I think we're going to be getting at least two jobs, Samurai and Red Mage. I don't know which they're going to really plan to announce first, but my guess is going to be leaning on Red Mage. The reason for this is they've already hinted at Samurai at the last FanFest. It's also possible they could be doing three jobs, but if they did, the third one would be really anyone's guess. So let me know what you would like to see job-wise in the comments below. All right, number 2. Yoshi P, or really somebody on the staff, is really going to be wearing a shirt that gives off a possible hint of the job before anything else is said. As to some of the predictions I've seen where people will say they would come on wearing a red feathered cap, that is anyone's guess at this point. Should be interesting and entertaining to say the least. Number 3. Final Fantasy XIV 4.0 will launch on Xbox One, and at the same time, PS3 support will be dropped. So, to this, I think there's going to be much cheering, and they're going to also clarify that that PS3 won't get the expansion, but their service will still continue on those systems. I mean, that is unless the volume is really, really low, and that could get interesting, but I just don't think that's likely. But I know I'm going to go really crazy if the final Xbox One is finally getting Final Fantasy with 4.0. 4.0 is going to launch in the spring, much like Heavensward's launched in the quote-unquote spring. So I'm thinking really late spring at this point. There's really nothing much about that. It would be surprising to see if it came any sooner. There is going to be a big theme of water with 4.0. How this plays out really is anyone's guess. However, I do think swimming will be introduced in new areas. This has me wondering if we'll see swimming and flying brought into the old areas. And Yoshi P has said that that's not going to happen. They definitely want to do it, but it's a timing issue, and that he asked, would it be okay if he delayed 4.0, which I think people were like, no. So I wonder if we'll see that at some point during the life cycle of 4.0, or if we'll have to wait till 5.0 to see the old areas refreshed with the new travel methods. And finally, I think Yoshi P is going to hint about some various awesome ideas that he has, but we probably won't see some of those till 6.0. There were several that he talked about at last year's FanFest for Heavensward that are either only now starting to see the light of day or are still, in the works and being tested. I guess summer, eggy glamours or something we're still waiting on for that fact. But anyway, I'm not picking on him. I just think it's awesome about the things that he wants to do in the game, and it really kind of shows how long it does take planning and execution wise for those things to come to fruition. Anyway, I'm obviously really excited for FanFest. So if you're going to the show, and you're listening and you're a subscriber, hey, just come say hi, even if you're not. But just come say hi. I'm going to be one of the guys with the big red beards, walking around and enjoying myself. I'm really excited for what they have planned this year, and I'm sure, I'm going to make some videos about it when I get back. So just, let me know your thoughts, what your predictions are, what your hopes, your dreams are regarding FanFest and 4.0 in general. And until next time, take care.